Those winds still blowing today, Carlene, but it's Friday and the weekend, I think, has begun for most people, so who cares about a few winds?
Well, the plus side is they are calming down tonight, Marcella. And so we actually had a wind advisory that was canceled, and that was around 1:40 earlier this afternoon as those winds did subside. But we started off the day with some strong gusts, and we were talking about some 50s and 60s in some spots across the county. Current temperatures, you got those 60s going strong. You have 60s right along the coast, as well as across the inland valleys. 59 degrees right now for Campo, and you also have 69 degrees for Borrego Springs. Wind speeds picking up to 12 miles per hour currently for Ramona. You're also seeing that for Campo, 11 miles per hour out of the northeast for Boulevard. Gusts have come down, especially a significant difference, especially for Sill Hill, which is just towards the southwest of Julian. You're talking about the highest wind gusts earlier this morning, and that was at 64 miles per hour. Now at 8 miles per hour. So a big difference. No, not picking up to 15 miles per hour. And so a big difference from what we had earlier today, and everything has since calmed down as we go into the rest of tonight. Expect much of the same. 13 miles per hour right now for Chula Vista. But we still have the lingering dry air. So we are still seeing some low relative humidity values, even stretching closer towards the coast at 33% for Carlsbad, 31 right now for Chula Vista. You have the 20s and also seeing 10% across the inland areas, 15 right now for Fallbrook, a single digit at 8% with relative humidity for the desert. Because we will have dry conditions for tonight, mostly clear skies, not expecting much of a marine layer. That's going to lead to tumbling temperatures. Most of our overnight lows are going to be in the 30s and 40s yet again, and inland areas like Ramona, also talking about Campo, and even potentially seeing that for Escondido. We are looking at patchy frost developing. That's going to be the case through the overnight hours, and then temperatures warming up by tomorrow afternoon. 50 degrees looks to be the overnight low for downtown. Ridge of high pressure is going to build in our forecast to start off the weekend, so that's going to bring warmer temperatures, 70s widespread west of the mountains. Before we have this trough of low pressure, I want the moisture to come more towards the south, but it's not. We're not looking at any rain. We'll just see some added high clouds in the forecast, and that storm track is going to stay well towards the north of us. The area of low pressure is just going to steer in that onshore flow for the second half of the weekend, and a minor slip in our temperatures. 70 degrees for tomorrow, and then you're talking about 65 degrees by Sunday with that onshore flow resuming. Slightly cooler temperatures before high pressure builds in yet again to start off the week. Your surf forecast. We're going to have the surf up to about 3 feet. Low risk of rip currents at our local beaches. Look at your sunrise and your sunset time. We only have a couple more days before we get that change happening, and that is with daylight saving time beginning. So we spring forward. That's going to be the case by Sunday or before you go to bed on Saturday night. Your new sunset and sunrise time, you're talking about a sunset. It's going to be about 6:55 on Sunday, and we're going to take that into next week. Your 8-day microclimate forecast says 70s and 80s to start off the week with another ridge of high pressure, a little bit cooler by the middle of the week before we warm up just again for St. Patty's Day. 80s are going to go strong in the desert starting on Sunday, Marcella.